Ahsoka Tano stepped onto the cracked black stone, her white leku swaying in the cold air. The sky burned a deep crimson, scarred by the ruins of a battle fought thousands of years ago. She had come here once before. She had lost much, and still the planet called to her. A whisper pulled her forward. Soft, steady, familiar. She moved through the broken pillars, past statues of fallen warriors, deeper into the dark heart of the temple. Her hand brushed the hilt of her white saber. Something was waiting. She could feel it. At the bottom of a shattered staircase, she found it. A small pyramid of black crystal, half buried in the dust. It pulsed with a slow, golden light. Not Sith, not Jedi. Something older. Something forgotten. Ahsoka knelt beside it. The moment her fingers touched the surface, the temple shook. Visions flooded her mind. Anakin falling. Order 66. Younglings screaming. Her master, burning on the shores of Mustafar. Then a voice spoke from the stone. You can change it. You can save them all. Her breath caught. Her hands trembled. She had spent a lifetime making peace with the past. But peace was a lie. The pain had never left her. The crystal grew brighter. All it takes, the voice whispered, is a single step back. Ahsoka closed her eyes, and the galaxy held its breath. Ahsoka gripped the crystal tighter. The voice grew louder, swirling through her mind like a storm. She saw them again. Plo Koon, falling from the sky. Aayla Secura, shot in the back. Master Yoda, alone in exile. Anakin, screaming on the lava banks of Mustafar. No more, she whispered. Not this time. The relic burned gold in her hands. The temple shook violently. Cracks split the floor. Wind tore through the chamber, pulling at her cloak, her sabers, her very soul. The Force itself seemed to fight her, warning her, begging her to stop. But Ahsoka had already decided. I'm coming back for you, Master. The light exploded. A blinding flash swallowed Malachor. Time bent. Space folded. Ahsoka felt her body torn apart and stitched together again. Hurled across the years like a stone skipping across water. Voices rushed past her ears. Battles, betrayals, deaths she had lived through, and deaths she had only heard of. Then, silence. She landed hard on cold metal. Gasping, she pushed herself up. The air smelled of fuel and rain. Above her, neon lights flickered. Speeders zipped through the sky. A familiar skyline rose in every direction. Coruscant. Her heart pounded. She stumbled to her feet, eyes wide. A holoscreen on the wall flashed breaking news: Chancellor Palpatine rescued. The Battle of Coruscant won. General Grievous, dead. Ahsoka froze. She knew this day. She knew this hour. Order 66 was coming, and she had only one chance to stop it. Ahsoka ran. She tore through the lower levels of Coruscant, her hood pulled low, her heart's pounding. She knew where Anakin would be. She remembered this day too well. The Jedi Council had just sent him to spy on the Chancellor. He would be alone, confused, angry. She had to reach him first. A speeder screeched to a stop beside her. She leapt onto it, slamming the throttle. The Jedi Temple loomed ahead, golden in the setting sun. She weaved between traffic lanes, her mind racing faster than the engine. Then she saw him. Anakin stood on a balcony of the temple, staring out at the city. Younger, sharper, his scar still fresh, his robe still clean. She landed the speeder hard and jumped down. Anakin! He spun, lightsaber in hand. His eyes went wide. Snips? He whispered. No, you're older, how? Listen to me, she said quickly. There's no time. Palpatine the Chancellor, he's the Sith Lord. He's Darth Sidious. He's been playing you. Playing all of us. Anakin stepped back, shaking his head. That's impossible. He knows about Padme, Ahsoka pressed. He's promised to save her. But it's a lie. He wants you to fall. Anakin's jaw clenched. His hand trembled near his saber. How do you know all this? Ahsoka met his eyes. Because I've already seen what happens. I've buried our family, and I came back to stop it. Anakin stared at her in stunned silence. Then his comlink began to beep. It was the Chancellor. The comlink kept beeping. Anakin's hand hovered over it, his face pale. Ahsoka stepped forward, her voice low and steady. Don't answer it, please. He looked at her, really looked at her. The years on her face, the scars, the white sabers at her belt, She was not lying. He could feel it in the Force. But fear is a powerful thing. "Padme is dying," he whispered. "I've seen it, in my dreams. Every night." "I know," Ahsoka said softly. "He showed you those visions. He planted them. He's been shaping you since you were a boy." "No," Anakin shook his head. "He's the only one who ever believed in me. The Council never trusted me. Obi-Wan keeps secrets. Even you," his voice cracked. "Even you left." The words struck her harder than any blade. She swallowed hard. "I came back, Anakin. I came back for you." He turned away, gripping the railing. The lights of Coruscant blurred below him. His mind was a storm. The Chancellor's voice. Padme's laugh. The Tusken camp. The dreams of fire. The comlink beeped again. "Anakin." Palpatine's voice crackled through. "I need you. Master Windu is coming for me. He means to kill me. Only you can save the Republic." Anakin froze. Ahsoka reached for his arm. "It's a trap. He wants you to come. He wants you to fall." But Anakin's eyes had already changed. He pulled away and ran toward the Senate. Ahsoka did not hesitate. She sprinted through the Senate halls, her boots pounding against the polished floor. Guards shouted behind her. Blaster bolts hissed past her shoulders. She deflected them without looking, her white sabers humming to life in her hands. The doors to the Chancellor's office loomed ahead. She raised a hand. The Force exploded outward. The doors blew inward with a thunderous crash. Palpatine stood by the window. He turned slowly, a thin smile curling on his lips. He did not look surprised. He did not even look afraid. "A Togruta," he said softly, "with white blades. How interesting." "You won't touch him," Ahsoka growled. "Not this time." Palpatine tilted his head. "You speak as if we have met before." "We have. In a future you'll never see." His smile widened. "Then by all means, show me." He pulled a saber from his sleeve. Crimson light flooded the room. Ahsoka attacked. Her blades crashed against his with the force of a storm. She was faster than he expected, stronger. She had fought Vader. She had survived the Inquisitors. She had buried her master twice. Sidious was powerful, but Ahsoka was no longer the Padawan he had read about in reports. She drove him back, blade by blade, blow by blow. Glass shattered, furniture splintered. The Force screamed around them. Then, behind her, the doors burst open again. Mace Windu stepped inside, purple saber blazing. Behind him stood Kit Fisto, Agan Kolar, and Saesee Tiin. And behind them, breathing hard, stood Anakin. His saber was not yet drawn, but his eyes were burning yellow. When the coded pulse of Order 66 began to move through Republic space, Ahsoka Tano was already in motion. She had learned the pattern, the hidden chain, the terrible design buried inside the clone army. One command from Palpatine would wake the inhibitor chips, and loyal soldiers would become executioners in a single heartbeat. So Ahsoka did not wait for the order to finish. She struck at the source. With Rex at her side and a stolen tactical list in her hands, she tracked every major clone commander tied to Jedi generals across the warfront. Coruscant came first. In a hidden medical bay beneath the Senate district, she forced a captured Kaminoan technician to reveal emergency shutdown codes. Some worked, most did not. The chips were built to resist tampering. There would be no easy fix, no broadcast cure, no miracle. So she chose speed. On Coruscant, Commander Fox drew his blaster the moment he saw her. He thought she had come to attack the Chancellor. He never understood that he was the one in danger. Ahsoka slammed him into a wall. Rex stunned the guards, and the medical droids cut the chip out seconds before the command signal hit. Fox woke in shock, sweating, with tears in his eyes after seeing what he almost did. Then came Anaxis, then Seleucami, then Kashyyyk. Ahsoka moved like a warning carried by the Force itself. She and Rex split their effort into teams. Loyal clones restrained commanders before activation. Jedi healers operated under fire. On some worlds, they arrived in time. On others, they were seconds late, and those seconds cost lives. On Felucia, Aayla Secura was already under attack when Ahsoka's signal reached her battalion. Commander Bly froze in the middle of firing. He dropped his rifle, horrified, as if waking from a nightmare. Ayla survived, but 3 Jedi Knights around her did not. Their bodies lay in the jungle mist, while the clones who killed them fell to their knees in grief. Victory still tasted like failure. On Kashyyyk, Yoda felt the betrayal a heartbeat before it happened. That warning gave him just enough time to disarm Commander Gree, but not enough to stop the wider panic. Wookiee fighters flooded the beach. Clone walkers turned their guns in every direction. The battle against the Separatists became a 3-sided war in minutes. Ahsoka reached the command post through smoke and falling trees, pulled Gree to surgery, and broadcast proof of the chips to every unit she could reach. Some listened. Some called it treason. Some obeyed their programming and opened fire. The hardest mission waited on Utapau. Obi-Wan Kenobi was deep in the sinkhole city, cut off from the fleet above, with Commander Cody holding the high ground. If Cody received the order first, Kenobi would never make it out alive. Ahsoka hijacked a gunship, dove through anti-air fire, and crashed onto the landing platform with Rex beside her. There was no stealth left, only speed. Cody met them with a battalion at his back and confusion on his face. "Rex," he called. "Why are you aiming at me?" "Because I know what comes next," Rex said. The transmission hit at that exact moment. Cody's hand twitched toward his blaster. His jaw tightened. Veins rose along his neck. Ahsoka leaped forward before the chip could lock him down. She drove both sabers in a spinning arc, not to kill, but to cut the platform cables above him. The deck buckled. Cody fell. Rex caught him by the arm. Together they dragged him into the gunship while blaster fire rained around them. Below, Obi-Wan looked up and saw clone ships turning toward his position. Obi-Wan survived because Ahsoka broke the moment wide open. Cody was operated on in mid-flight. The chip came free as the gunship shook from explosions. When he woke, he remembered lifting his rifle at the man he had followed through half the war. He said nothing at first. Then, very quietly, he asked if Kenobi was alive. Rex nodded once. Cody closed his eyes, like a man who had been spared and condemned at the same time. Across the galaxy, the pattern repeated. Some commanders were saved. Some resisted surgery and died. Some Jedi escaped into exile with clone escorts who had nearly murdered them only moments before. The Republic did not collapse in one clean stroke now. It cracked in pieces. Rumors spread. Recordings leaked. Senate worlds began to ask one forbidden question. Who had put the chips there in the first place? Ahsoka should have felt hope. Instead, she felt dread. Saving the Jedi had exposed the trap, but it had also cornered the Sith. Palpatine would not retreat. He would strike harder now. And somewhere above Coruscant, Anakin Skywalker was already moving toward the Chancellor's door. Order 66 had not failed. It had changed. The Jedi were still alive, the clones were waking up, and the truth was breaking loose across the galaxy. But that only meant one thing. Sidious would stop hiding, and Anakin was about to face him before the future was ready. Anakin had broken free from Sidious. The chains were gone. The lies were exposed. For one brief moment, it seemed the nightmare had ended. Ahsoka had done it. She had pulled her master back from the edge. But destiny did not break so easily. Padmé's breathing turned shallow inside the medical chamber. The droids moved fast. Obi-Wan stood frozen. Ahsoka watched the monitors in silence, already fearing the answer. Anakin held Padmé's hand with both of his, as if strength alone could keep her alive. "Stay with me," he whispered. "I chose you. I chose us." Padmé looked at him with tears in her eyes. There was love there. There was relief. But there was also pain that no victory could erase. The fear, the war, the crushing weight of all that had happened had taken too much from her. Then her hand slipped from his. The room fell still. Anakin did not move. He did not breathe. He only stared. The Chosen One, the hero of the Republic, now looked more lost than ever before. Obi-Wan stepped forward, but Ahsoka raised a hand. She felt it before anyone spoke. The cold, the pressure, the terrible shift in the Force. Grief became anger. Anger became blame. Anakin rose slowly. His face was empty, but his eyes burned. "You said I could save her." Ahsoka's voice cracked. "I saved you." That was not enough. The lights in the chamber flickered. Glass trembled. Medical tools lifted from their trays. Even Rex, standing at the door, took one step back. Sidious was gone, but the wound he carved remained. Anakin turned toward the window, looking out over Coruscant. Fires still burned in the distance. The war was ending. The Republic was broken. And now the only person he had chosen over power was gone. Ahsoka felt the darkness building again, not from Sidious, but from Anakin's grief. Then his lightsaber flew into his hand, and without turning around, he said, "If the Force took her from me, then the Force will answer." Ahsoka Tano arrived above Coruscant in silence. The city world was alive with traffic, war signals, and fear, but to her, everything felt wrong. She had crossed time to stop one moment, one command, one betrayal. Order 66 had not happened yet. The Jedi still lived. Anakin Skywalker had not fallen. The galaxy stood on the edge of a blade, and Ahsoka knew one step in either direction could save billions or doom them all. She landed in the underlevels first, where Rex and a hidden network of loyal clones waited for her signal. She had warned him early, long before the chips activated. Some had removed them in secret. Some still did not believe her. Rex looked at her with hard eyes and a soldier's doubt. "If you are right," he said, "the Republic dies tonight." Ahsoka answered, "If I am wrong, we lose nothing. If I am right, we lose everything." From there, she moved toward the Jedi Temple, not as a visitor, but as a ghost returning to a home that no longer trusted her. The halls were calm. Younglings trained. Masters debated war maps. No one could feel the storm hidden inside the next few hours. Ahsoka tried to warn them. Some listened. Most did not. Mace Windu heard her report and saw danger, yet he also saw risk. Time travel, broken futures, changed prophecy. To him, her very presence felt like a threat to balance. Then Anakin arrived. He moved fast through the chamber, alive with concern, anger, and hope. For 1 second, he looked at Ahsoka like the years between them had vanished. Then he pulled her into a fierce embrace. "You came back," he said. She almost broke right there. But she had not returned for peace. She had returned to destroy a lie before it destroyed him. She told him everything in private. Palpatine was Sidious. The war was a trap. The clones would turn. Padme would die. He would become Darth Vader. At first, Anakin laughed, then shouted, then simply stared. Each truth struck like a hammer. He wanted proof, and Ahsoka gave him names, places, words no one else should know. When she spoke about Mustafar, about his own scream inside black armor, his face turned pale. For the first time in years, the great Anakin Skywalker looked truly afraid. Fear became action. Anakin did not run to Palpatine. He ran to Padme. He told her enough to make her hide, but not enough to crush her heart. Then he joined Ahsoka and Rex in a desperate plan. They would expose Sidious before he gave the order. They would isolate the Senate district, pull loyal clones into key positions, and bring Obi-Wan, Yoda, and Mace Windu together before Palpatine could divide them. But Palpatine had ruled through backup plans for too long to be trapped easily. He sensed the shift at once. He sent agents into the temple with false orders. He whispered through the Force, pushing fear into Anakin's mind. And when Mace Windu finally confronted him, the battle exploded too early. Lightsabers flashed across the Chancellor's chamber. Windows shattered. Red and purple light painted the walls. This time, Anakin arrived before the final blow. This time, he saw the whole truth. Palpatine did not beg. He smiled. He told Anakin that every warning from the future was only another prison. He promised that Ahsoka had returned not to save him, but to shape him into a weapon for the Jedi. For a heartbeat, doubt returned. It was enough. Across the city, hidden chips began to activate. Not all at once, but in spreading waves. Clones in the streets turned on their generals. Gunfire erupted in hangars, council rooms, and medical wings. Order 66 had begun anyway, broken but alive. The temple became a fortress under siege. Ahsoka and Anakin fought back-to-back through smoke and falling stone. Obi-Wan arrived from Utapau in a stolen shuttle and joined them without a word. Yoda cut through troopers in the archive hall. Mace drove straight towards Sidious. For a moment, the impossible happened. The Jedi were ready. They were wounded, outnumbered, and betrayed. but they were not blind. Then the cost revealed itself. To stop the clones, Rex's hidden network shut down whole defense grids across Coruscant. That saved Jedi lives, but it also opened the capital to riots, prison breaks, and separatist sabotage cells that had waited for chaos. Fires spread through the lower levels. Civilians screamed in the dark. Ahsoka stared at the burning skyline and understood the terrible truth. She had not erased the fall. She had only changed its shape. And in the shattered Senate Tower, Palpatine rose from the wreckage, smiling through blood, while Anakin ignited his blade and stepped toward him alone again. Ahsoka had changed the moment, but not the danger. Now, the fate of the galaxy rested on one broken choice and one final duel.